Hey guys, it's Carl in the Philippines. Just giving you a little update. I got the box, which I can never pronounce it right. Um, that's basically it's like $80 if it's like household items, not including electronic household items. So if you were sending a blender down, it's electronic, it would not be allowed to go in the same box. It'd have to be in a different box, which is a higher price. I got that box. I actually got two of them. Cost me about $10 for them. They're not as big as I thought, but they're big enough. They're I shouldn't say big. I should say deep as I thought. The depth is probably like 18 inches. So it's not as high as I thought, but it's fine. It just comes down to how you pack it. This one I'm sending down, I have a dish set. I have a box that has my clothes in it. Um, I got a pot, a nice, good frying pot that has like a couple of little Chinese bowls with it and chopsticks. I have a wok that I'm sending down. I also have a one of the big quart pot sets. I have three of them. What I'm gonna do is take those out of the box, and I will probably stuff the inside of the one because they're stacked inside of each other. Stack the one with my clothing because I have a box with my clothing in it, and if I take them out like that and I put them in the box like that, I will probably get more room to add more stuff in there than I thought. I have another box that has clothing of mine in there as well that I could probably add, and I just might wind up adding in what do you call it? I have a collection of like some statues of like Harlequin, you know, anime type collection. So I might wind up, if I could fit, maybe put one of those in there and ship that down with the clothing and that. Oh, and I also have a really good knife set because as I found out from the last box I sent down that had the just a regular utensil set, forks, spoons, knives from here. You know, I remember when I'm down there, the spoons and forks they use are like real flimsy. You can basically just like bend them with your fingers like this. So the one that I have is they're much thicker, very heavy duty. She was saying they're like if you were to buy those in the Philippines, like each utensil is like 500 pesos. So 500 pesos would be roughly like two would be 200 pesos would be $2. Right? 50, 100, 200, 300, 400. It would be about $5. Right? If I'm figuring it out right. I might be figuring out wrong. My head's not into converting right now, so you know, because 20 pesos is 1,000. 500, yeah. So I don't know, about $10, I believe. So I could be wrong. Yeah, 100. Yeah, about $10. So I sent her down some really, really good heavy cooking knives, you know, chef knife and all that stuff. So that's what's gonna go down in that box. I'm kind of hoping maybe I can get rid of it next week. You know, if I do, that's a good thing. Uh, We just rented a new apartment. She moves in the 8th of March. So I have the new address for it. It's not far from the other one. It's like, I mean, if this was the old apartment, it's up the street like here. I mean, it's walking distance still. So that's fine. I'm gonna I have the new address. I'll ship it to that. I just gotta I think I gotta get her phone number for the shipping company too. So when they'll deliver it again, I keep misplacing her number. I gotta put it in my phone, but I don't know. I keep forgetting. Um, so I will ship that out. Hopefully, I can get rid of all the boxes of clothes that I have packed up. That would be awesome. And then that leaves me with one more box that I have, which I would like to start loading up. I think that was going to be another like household clothing type thing. Maybe I'll throw in some see if I can add like a box of my tools in there and ship that out. So I think that is my main thing, and then maybe I could do that middle of next month if I can. You know, right now is my tight season for money because I have my 40-hour job and I have my landscaping, but landscaping is done because I don't do really snow removal. I don't have the equipment for it. I don't, and I personally don't like snow whatsoever. So I'm going to probably in the summertime I will ship out maybe 2 or 3 a month if I can, because household items, $80 a box, you're talking like $240 to ship out 3 boxes in a month, which is fine. The landscaping should cover it. I'm actually gonna look for a how do you call it, another job, landscaping. Maybe get 1 or 2. Maybe get something right by my work after work. If I could do that, that'd be awesome. Do that like on a Friday night. So, $30-$40 is a lot. So, I'm probably gonna have to raise my customers up because gas is going up. Cost of living is going up over here because of the new president. So I'm probably just gonna have to raise them like $5. I don't want to, but I have no choice. So see what happens there. Also, on the boxes that you send home, they're like from home to home or something, they call them like that. If you want to send electronics down, which would be like, I would probably have like 2 boxes that have electronics in it, maybe. They were like $125. So the only thing I have to figure really how to get down there, and I actually got to talk to them about it, is I have a TV. It's brand new. I mean, brand new. Like, I think it's like a 42-inch or 48-inch flat screen. It's a smart TV. I want to send that down to the wife and the kids. I just got to figure out how I could do that. I've seen them with like TV boxes there, but I don't know how they ship them. And I do know of a place that you can go and buy the TV boxes to put them in. So that I will, the box is not a problem. It's the shipping, the idea is the problem. So if I can get that done, if I can get the TV out and a couple of electronics. Now, what I'm referring to electronics is I have like a coffee maker, stuff like that. Kitchen appliances. I have a DVD player. I think it's a Blu-ray DVD player. I don't know if I'm going to keep that. I probably might just put it up and sell it out on like some eBay crap shit or something. It's not worth it. I don't think for that, because these HD, H4K ones that play Blu-ray and regulars, they're becoming cheap too. So that's my plan on shipping my items down. More and more, I'm just getting motivated to start shipping stuff down, because I see a light at the end of the tunnel right now. There is all kind of rumors floating around with the Philippines. So I'm just gonna. So how long did you live there? About 3 years. I'm trying to get there. I'm just trying to think I think I had it saved. Favorites. I definitely think I had the Philippine embassy saved. Or I might not. And I didn't. So I've been here about 6 years. www. Here we go. Let me see if I can get to the right one. It's New York. Let me see if this will bring me. I don't know why it's not saved in my phone anymore. Oh, here we go. Events and news. Philippine consulate. So I have up the thing. There's actually been quite a few changes, like the last one I told you, for example, the last one, which is February, there was 2 of them, February 2nd. They're basically, supposedly as of March 1st, they're going down to, it's like a very, very light quarantine. Basically, life's almost back to normal. You still have to wear a mask. They are allowing, to open up domestic travel. Once domestic travel opens, that means they'll open, which is actually good news for you guys that want to just go visit maybe your girlfriend or whatever. It means it's going to wind up opening up international travel. So that's good. They're also, which I spoke in the last video, they're allowing Philippine nationals to go back. If you were a Philippine citizen and you've been out of the country for a year, you can travel back with no issues. Just got to show them birth certificate or your last passport being a Philippine passport, and they'll let you in. They've also are allowing spouses in. So this is where I'm on the thing. It's an update on regulations of entry into the Philippines for foreign nationals, diplomats and members of international organizations and their dependents, provided they have a valid 9E visa at time of entrance. You have to have a visa to go in. It is not like it was a year ago where you could go down there, no visa, you get a 30-day visa, the minute you walk in through immigration. And you could extend that at the time if you wanted to stay longer. So they're not doing that. Then they're also allowing foreign seafarers, provided they have a valid 9C visa, to enter. This at time of entry, you have to. It's got to be valid. Just so we make this point, it's got to be at the time of entry. Not that you're getting it and they're gonna let you in. No, you have to have it when you get off that plane, off that boat, and enter through immigration. You need to have the visa. Now they're giving holders of the 13 Series visa under the Immigration Act, Commonwealth Act CA 613, an amendment which includes temporary residential visas based on CA 613 selection, Section 13A, married to a Filipino. That's what I fall under. I am a person that is married to a Filipino. My wife is Philippine. She's still living there. That's why I'm doing these videos, so you guys can understand what I'm going through to get there. Then they're also allowing temporary residential visas based on MO add 01038, then add 02015 Indian nationals. Then they have also, I'm just reading this off the website so you guys have a basic idea of what you're looking at right now. Then they have the MCL 07021 permanent residential visa based on the CA 613 Section 13A national Chinese nationals married to Philippine citizens. And then they're also allowing you national born visas based on CA 13 Section 13C, foreigners born to foreign parents with permanent resident status in the Philippines. So they're allowing them in. Holders of the Republican Act 7919 visa granted through Social Immigration Program. That I'm not 100% sure. Won't even touch that. Then there are holders of Executive Order 324 visas. That's the IATF Resolution number 16 Series 2020. Not going to touch that, don't know. Foreign spouses of foreign nationals, provided the foreign spouse is in the Philippines, they have valid visa at the time of entry. That's where I fall into. I have to get my visa. I need to start working on that. But I'm not looking to go, and I know it's going to take a little time, but I'm looking for that. Then you have the number 7. These are all amendments. I don't think I'm going to read them all down. Then they have foreign minor children and foreign children with special needs regardless of age of Philippine nationals, provided the Philippine parent is in the Philippines and they have a valid visa at the time of entrance. Now let's elaborate this. Minor children. I am not sure what the Philippines classifies as minor. I know over there, and if anybody wants to correct me if I'm wrong, is you need parental consent to get married up to the age of 24. So I don't know if they classify anything under 24 as minor. You know, over here, I know if a child is still in college, a parent can claim them on taxes, but I don't believe it works the same way, because technically, even if you're 25 and you're in college and your parents are still claiming you, you're not considered a minor. I believe it's 18 over here is considered being a minor. Those are some of it. Dual citizens, dual Filipino citizens carrying foreign passports, provided they possess or present of a recognized certificate or certificate of citizenship retained. Basically, you just gotta have proof that you're a Philippine citizen. So now this is the best part. This is for all you Americans that are married to a Filipino here, and you got married here, and she still has Filipino. She's still a Filipino, or he's a Filipino. Filipino citizens, foreign spouses, and children, regardless. Now, children, regardless of age, from a non-visa required country. That's what we were. We were really like a non-visa required country who was traveling with them, and arrival of visa-free entry privileges under RA number 6768, the Barangay Program. Basically, like if my wife was here, I can go back anytime because I fall under the Barangay Program. She's a Filipino citizen. I fall under that. I'm entitled to get in because she's my wife. All I gotta do is show my marriage certificate. And they'll let us in, no issues, no questions, nothing. So this was the last update they had as of February 2nd. I'm hearing from everything I'm watching, as of March 1st, the quarantines are dropping down to the minimum over there. So they're going to start allowing travel within the islands. Because what I'm hearing is some places you might have been in, say, Manila, and you travel to Cebu, and you had to do a 14-day quarantine, or Cebu might have been a little laxed and you didn't have to, but when you travel back to Manila, you gotta do a 14-day quarantine. They're supposedly they're gonna drop it all down to the minimal one. I don't know what exactly they're gonna do. This is what I'm hearing. I have not seen anything in the general consul. I'm gonna tell you guys this. Do not take anything I say as being the law. These are just my interpretations of what I'm reading on the Philippine Consulate General, New York. There's a gentleman I watch on YouTube, Philippine man, older gentleman, who said, if you can't get in touch with your consul where you are, call another one. Call another one. Just to get clarification, because they're going to have clarification on it. So if you want to know if you fall under what category, call them. I know when I call my New York consul, they are horrible. I've emailed them. They are horrible to get in touch with. I mean, sometimes it takes them weeks to get back in touch. So I don't know. They're the worst I've ever dealt with. Sweet people, Filipinos. But the general consul, I don't know if it's because of the pandemic or what, but I know prior to the pandemic, when I had called up to find out about getting my ARI number, which is basically a residential identification number in the Philippines, the person I spoke to was kind of snippety, so I don't, how do I put it? I don't know what it is with the consuls. They're very, some of them are very snotty, but what are you going to do? So this is just what I'm saying. Like I said, don't take anything on the visas from me as being law or whatever. Look it up on your local Philippine consul. Type it in Google. Look it up. Get to their website. They do have a Facebook page. At least I know the New York Consul does, and they do post their announcements and advisories up on Facebook. So you can keep update that way. But the better is to just get on the console thing itself. Email them, call them if you need clarifications on something. So I think it will be the best way to do it. Hopefully I will send out this box this week coming up. If I do, I will let you know how it goes. If there are any weight limits, I'm not really seeing any weight limit on it. The box is not that heavy. But my whole thing is I do not want to have to walk with this fucking box a mile and a half. You know what I'm saying? So I need to get in front of the store to do this. But I will figure out a way to do it and go from there. I will keep you up to date on that. I will keep you up to date. I might show you a picture of the new apartment that we just rented. And we'll go from there. And we'll just keep going. Yeah, this turned out to be a long one. This is, like almost 27 minutes. So I'm going to call it quits for now. So until I speak to you guys again, be safe. And remember, hit the thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the little bell for notifications. Check out my Instagram. Same title, Carl in the Philippines. There are underscores in between the words. Share me with your friends. You never know who might want to move or want information on it. Until I see you all again, be safe, and remember, like, subscribe, notification, share, be safe, and peace out, everybody.